Willis's World, back with another one. Again with the Musa, this time the Succession. Now, I have found a rotation that includes just about every heal that is in his kit, for his awakening at least, including his Black Spirits one, but before I even start, his Black Spirits one you need to go and manually cast. So, when you have 50% Black Spirits Rage, you will need to shift right and hold left. Yeah. Oh wait, that's 100%. That wasn't right. Now it should only be that one available. Oh. So what I actually start with is back left for one full rotation, into that, into that, into that, followed up with that, into this, and immediately F. Stuffy noses and sore throats. Fuck off. So that in actual rotation and not slowed down. Feels really smooth, and it is renewable. Only reason it's renewable is that I added the back left click into it. Yeah, it's renewable. It keeps itself going. Well, you'll still need to skill it on some resource gen somewhere, even if there is resource gen in it in a few of them. The fact that those last three and the flow off the last one don't have a generator makes it so that it's a bit harder. However, with these two, with the dash slash and the below the belt, if you're in a group of enemies, you don't need skill add-ons. Because if you can see that, they're hitting the full group. And since they're hitting the full group, it's generating a resource. And the back left click is also generating a resource. So the first three generate resource, the last three don't. And right there, I actually just realized that that's a bit too long of a cooldown. Huh. What else is quick slottable? Etiquette's already in there. And I guess it's always just got that back in bit. And we can try it. that doesn't feel too bad. So start with back left into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, F. Okay. That will also add some maneuverability to it since there's no collisions while moving backwards with it. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Now, let's try rotating it once again. Oh, still not fast enough. Oh well. You can always just restart the flow and bring this in on the next rotation if you really need to. That's probably what I'll do, because I don't really like the fact that it's all stationary blows except for one, and that one gets you out of distance from a few enemies with your heal that immediately follows. But basically what this rotation entails, your back left is spinner, and that'll recover your resource when it's off of cooldown. Has 10 hits to 10 targets. Crit hit rate increases when you're using the skill. That crit hit rate increases very nice. It also stuns on attack 3 hits. Makes it even nicer. The flow dash over here is one that I actually think I have separate from it. Oh yeah, it's what I have immediately following it. First skill in the rotation, dash slash. 8 hits to 10 targets, DP decrease on hits, resource gen, and knockdown. Followed by below the belt. 8 hits to 10 targets. Resource recovery per hit, and if this character is to fight something like a Nova that keeps their block up, the 1 target guard gauge decreased by 10% on hits means that this skill will be guaranteed to take away 80% of the block charge of something that's blocking. Very good against Novas. Eradicate comes next. You gain accuracy increase when you use the skill. It's a 7 hit to 10 target, super armor during skill. Then that's followed by Crust Crusher. 8 hits to 10 targets. More guard gauge percentage decrease on hits. Movement speed decrease on hits. Forward guard. And in PvE only, pulls targets in and knockdowns. And then the flow, that is the F immediately after, is Foul Play. 8 hits to 10 targets for 50 HP per hit. Oh, and I forgot to go Fiery Crevice. Between Eradicate and Crushed Crusher is Fiery Crevice. 7 hits, 10 targets, HP recovery per hit, and decreased enemy attack speed and casting speed on hits, as well as knockdown. So, with that rotation, you got your spinner, your dash slash, and you're below the belt that are all generating resource. Eradicate, Crush Crusher, and Fiery Crevice all just do damage. But your heals are from Fiery Crevice, 50 HP per hit, your Foul Play Flow off of Crust Crusher for 50 HP per hit, and your below the belt Black Spirit's Rage, which will require that when you pop that, you're also holding your right mouse button after you pop it. Do I have 50%? Yeah, I do. So when you pop it, click it, hold right. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, that's right, I have to freaking manually cast it. Shift left, hold right. Oh, come on. I'm sorry, I can't get flows down right now. Are you dull game? There we go. That time I consumed it. It doesn't really change the graphics much, but when it does go off, it gives it 40 HP per hit and adds a extra hit to its first attack and a extra 2 hits to its second. So it makes its first hit. If you look at the animation in it, how there's the 2 different tornadoes going on. One of those tornadoes will be hitting for 6 hits and the other one for 5 when it's Black Spirits, while on base it's 5 for the first one and 3 for the second. And it still has resource recovery and guard breaks, so basically what that is doing is making it so that if you're using Black Spirits, anything blocking is instantly torn out of block. It is very nice. And yeah, that's the Awakening rotation. Both Succession and Awakening for this character feel really good, but I'm not exactly sold that they'll be able to push too high with the lack of forward guards and super armors in this kit. Don't get me wrong, it has a few. More what this character is for is looks like stinking CC, but the fact that only Fiery Crevice and Dash Slash as well as Spinner are your controls. 3 of 8 things in your kit are controlling, and that's not really that much. That is Willis's World signing out. Sorry about the later upload.